We got our box done. Now let's just take a look at what's inside. It's an Emmy in there! An Emmy in the box! Alright, now we know what to fill it with. I'm going to try to make a big basket or a big box, you know, to just something out of material, big box or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just want to do it. I have some of this, what you put in draperies and all. It's just paper, okay? So I'm going to use that in it to give it the stiffness, to help with the stiffness and all. So, I don't know how many yards I have here, but I have some of that upholstery material. So this is what we're going to get started on. So the first thing I want to do is I want to try to level it all up. I have it folded, and I need to take this one, fold it up all the way down. I will turn it like this, so we can try to get us at least one end that is level to be able to, I believe I'm going to need to turn it so I can see the smaller side of it. And because I've tried to fold it the best I could. No matter how you try, it's never going to be straight when you cut it off a bolt like that. So I'm going to level it up here. And I'm just going to try to do it free-handed. Like this. We're getting there. I think that's probably pretty good. Let's check it with one of our seams here that we have already done got. And level that bad baby out. We did pretty good. Here we go on a flight. See here, right along here. I think we did pretty good all the way down. Well, I got another one there. But see, I did pretty good. I'm really happy with myself. Alright, we'll come back with the measurements. So far, I have it folded in 8 pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it again this way. And then I'm going to fold it again this way. So that gives us more. So this is the size that I am looking for. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting it off. Anywhere there's a fold, that's where I'm cutting it. So, I wish it was easier to cut, but it ain't. So, we got it that way. Now we're going to go down this way, because there's a fold here. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm just going for it, doing something different in the mind, to see if it'll work. Alright, so here's 1, okay, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to continue to cut on down on these anywhere there's a fold, and then it'll give me my pieces that I want. Probably have more, but we don't care. We are just playing like we can. So when I get all these cut down, then we'll be back to see what else we can do with it. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure down a 1/2 inch, mark it, measure down 4 inches, mark it, measure down another 4 inches, mark it, and go on down until I get all these right here. Now this right here, yeah, it's right there. Right there. Like we needed you. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Now, each one of these little strips are going to be put in between. So what we need to do is to sew a piece of material down each side, and encase it in, because it will hold 3 of them. And you see here? And this right here will make it stiffer and hopefully do pretty good. And I know I'm going to have to cut 1 in half for the sides. But until then, we're going to continue to do it like this. So I'm going to work on all these and then we'll be back. I have sewed the first white one down in the middle right here. Now we can do the sides. We just lay it down here and we get it as close as we can to the seam right here, and then we're going to sew down this one. Now it doesn't matter if it hits the paper or not, it's not going to hurt a thing. And then we're going to do this side, and it doesn't matter if it hits the paper and all, because all we're going to use that for is to make it stiff. And we're going to do let's see, 3, 4, we're going to do 5 of them, because if I can put a lid on it, I'll put a lid on it. So we're going to do 5 of them this way. So let me get busy and we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to show you how I found out how it's easier to do and all. So you lay 3 of them down like this. There, I made 1 extra. Okay, so what I'm doing is just drawing a line down this way, then drawing a line down this one. Just something to go by. That's all I'm looking for. Just something to go by.
Something to go by. Something to go by. Something to go by.
Alright. Then, taking them off and putting my next one underneath it. Laying them out. It doesn't matter if it sews onto these. It's not going to hurt the machine at all. Then I'm laying it across it like this.
Hold it and touch it.
Pinning her down.
Not right.
That right there.
Not say. Not say. Not say. Not how I say.
And then I'm going to sew it. Now, we'll be back and I'll show you what to do next. Our next thing that we want to do is pick us out 2 of them. And what side do we want? The green or the red? I think I'm going to stick with the green. I'm not going to worry about none of this down here at the bottom. Right now, what I'm going to do is just fold them in half. Oh, excuse me. Fold them in half like this. Make sure I got me 2 that's good and level that we can use. That'll work with me. We can handle that. Alrighty. We'll fold them in half like this. Now then, I want to go 2 inches down. So right here is 2 inches down. I'm just going to go like this. Okay. Now I'm going to go 2 inches down from that line. Now I'm going to go from my sew line that is right here is where I'm going to measure from. Right here is my sew line. And I'm going to go from there. I'm going to go 3 inches. And my sew line on this side, I'm going to go 3 inches. Like that. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to, let's see, how would I do this? I guess I would cut this out and I'm going to leave just a little bit of an overhang on it so that it would look good. And I'm going to put zigzag stitch would work. So that's what I'm going to do next. I then zigzag that all the way around. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put me a hole in it. And then I'm going to grab my big bad babies. Get this pin out of there. And then I'm just going to go up on each side. More. And then, ouch, 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 ouch. Then I'm going to cut it. Cut it all out now.
You'll find out if you haven't heard a lot about them.
And we're going to do the next one the same old way. Just cut it out. Alrighty. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put one here. We have put one down here. We got one here. We got one here. And one here. So therefore, that's taken up that. So now we need to put it together. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to take these two like this, and I'm going to sew them together. And then we'll be back. I got them sewed on. Now, the next one that I'm going to do is, we're going to need this one. So what I really honestly I need to do is put some kind of a strip or something right here to make it look better. So I have got one of these, and what I'm going to do is make it easier on me. And I'm going to take, my, right here, and I'm going to cut me a couple of these out of this one. So I'll have me a couple of these done. Maybe I'll get one more just for an in case. I may not use it, but that's okay. Alright. Now then, I need to take this one, and I need to put a strip around it. So I got green on this side and red on that side, and I want green to show. So we're going to put a strip down this one, and I'll cover this right here. So when I get that done, then we'll be back. Alrighty, I have it done right here. I think that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. So now we want to attach it to this one right here. So, because this one right here, I do believe we're going to put the lid on it. So, let's take this one right here to the sewing machine and we'll sew it down. Okay, now that we have that done, what I want to do now is I want to put the other one on, which will be the lid. So, I'm going to attach this one, and then we're going to enclose it or put some stuff around it to make it look better. So, here I go with sewing this one on. All four of them. I'm going to fold this one. We're going to do it like this. Now I'm going to take the scissors and I'm going to guest it and I'm going to trim down so that they're kind of all even. There we go on that side. Now we're going to flip it on this side. And we're going to guest it and we're going to go up. And we're going to try to get them all even. Alright, we can handle all that. Well, it's a mess, ain't it? Woo-wee. Okay, now then, we have the top here. And this is what we want to work on now. I wanted to get all four of them together so that we could even them up just as best as we can. I know, turn it around this way. Right here we got some showing. So, I don't know. I don't know if that would work or not. So let's just, if I sew it right about here, it will. So, my thing is, with that, I need to go down a little bit more. So I'm going to fold it this way this time because I don't like that, the way that looks and all. Because it will, later on, be a problem. So, I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to trim that down. I know you can't see me. Sorry about your life. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Okay. Make sure. There we go. Alright, I'm happy with that. Not with all the mess it's leaving behind, but oh well. Okay, now we have that one. Now what we want to do now is I want to work on this right up here. I want to take one of these and I want to sew it this way and make a seam like I did this one down here. So I need to get busy and I need to sew these together and I want the green to show. So that's what we're going to do now. So here I go with that. Okay, I am doing it the same way that I did the other one, and this right here is going to be the lid of it. It's not going to be anything fancy, it's just going to be flopped on top of it and all. But there it is, so now I'm going to sew it. Okay, I got it sewed on. I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. Now then, the next thing I want to do is I want to sew on these sides right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it. Yeah, trim it down. Yeah, this side would be best. And I'm just going to guess at it all the way across. Now, I want to make sure that when I sew this on, that it is pretty well much even with this one. right there pretty well much does it. So what I think I'm going to do now is I need to start with this side. And I'm going to sew this and sew this. And to make sure that this right here is even up here. And then we'll see what happens from there. To show you what I've done, I have sewed it down this side and I sewed it down this side. Now I'm going to sew it down the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it this way. And then I'm going to take and pin it down and give it a sew under the sewing machine.
And the cow says move.
So I'll be back when I get done with this. Take a look at it and see so far what it looks like. We're only halfway done with it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, we're a little bit closer than that. But if we had the other one on, it's looking pretty good. I think it is. Now, when I get done, what we want to do is go around each seam right here and sew it down. But we're going to turn it right back the way that it was so that I can put on the other side. Oh no, my paper's coming out there. So, okay, now this is what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see me or not. I'm sticking my hand down inside of it because I've done had this happen to me once before. And I'm just pushing it back down inside of it. Which is taking, this right here is taking a little bit more. There we go. But it's got in there now. Now it's back in there again. Alright, so I'm going to sew the other one on. Alright, set for a couple of bent pins. Everything seems like it's turning out. Alright, so now we're going to turn it all in. And we're going to take a gander at it and see what it looks like. Alright, I see a problem right here, so I'm going to go ahead and fix it. Right, I have all this right here part done. Now, where I have got it pinned right here, I'm going to put a seam in there, and down through here, anywhere that there could be a seam, I'm going to put it at. So, when I get that done, then we'll be done with it, and you'll see it then. We got our box done. Now let's just take a look at what's inside. It's an Emmy in there! An Emmy in the box! Alright, now we know what to fill it with.